like actual like hot Cheeto crumbs into the mac and cheese, that's one thing. If it was regular Cheetos crumbs into the mac and cheese, that makes sense. But just the Cheeto powder in the mac and cheese, that's redundant.
Yeah, it's like Cheeto flavored powder.
But the point is, this Diablo flavored Doritos Hecho de Mexico, it tastes like freaking Cheeto mac and cheese. There's nothing Diablo, and there's nothing Chile or caliente about it.
My brother swears that like the hot Cheetos from like a Vallarta taste different from the hot Cheetos from a Vons or Ralph's.
Yeah, either way, these Doritos.
Yo, look at these curls, man. These curls are popping.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in a long time because
I will say it's good to see you back, Exile. It really
Honestly.
is.
Well, I just came in to say what's up.
Oh no! You doing more than saying what's up, nigga. You staying?
Because you know I'll be on
YouTube and Twitch, bro.
Because you know I'll be on my bullshit. You gonna?
I mean, we know, but no, you staying? Oh no, you staying? You are staying.
Like I'm gonna step away. No. You gonna hear the
no, you're not.
running.
Oh no, you're not. No, you're not.
You're gonna hear the sink. You're gonna hear the laundry going.
No.
You're gonna hear the sink running.
No. You ain't going.
Are you doing your dishes? Yes, I gotta do my dishes, man.
Look. You ain't leaving, bruh. You are not leaving. You are not leaving. Because it has been a long time coming, and it's been a while since we've done the podcast. So, hell no.
Hey, what happened to my name? I had it say...
I changed it. I mean, if you want, if you just say AKA, but okay, go ahead. Just put it back.
Exiled Oreo, Mr. Late Days
himself.
Light Skin Bandit. It fit.
No, you light-skinned Jewish man.
Hey, man, that's kind of racist, man.
I ain't racist. This is true. God damn it.
Yeah, black and Jewish. You're Ethiopian.
Black and Jewish.
Jewish.
You know what it is. Matter of fact, hold up. Because of the fact that we are about to get some new Laker players, I might as well just change the lights to Laker colors, because just to let y'all know what we represent, we're all Laker fans. This is Laker Nation. If you do not like it, you can leave. I repeat, if you are not a Laker fan,
all right, I'm out.
You can leave. Exit the premises.
I'm out.
Matter of fact, this will be yellow. This will be purple. There we go.
Oh, Rekka's.
Oh,
hey, you see? I feel like that yellow one is a little too.
You ready for this?
Switch the purple and the yellow.
Okay, fine. Hold up.
Like just switch
yellow.
Yeah.
And then
switch the other one to purple.
Because the sensor's messed up. Okay, there we go.
I think that's better. That's blue. That's also like a. That's not purple.
There we go.
There you go. I feel like that's better.
Okay, now.
There we go. All right.
Oh yeah, my favorite line from that song is, "I'm so thugged out, I stab my enemies with the menorah." By the way, I just want to wish all of our. Wait, are we live?
Yeah, we're live now. We're about to get started now.
Now we're live.
Okay, I want to preemptively wish all of our Jewish viewers a happy New Year.
A happy New Year. Yeah, that's right. Kind of party.
Because Tuesday is Rosh Hashanah, so may you enjoy your milk and honeys.
I just want to say, like, when I went to public school, like most of us.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the days off during the fall semester. I wish there was more springtime holidays.
Oh my god. I hate you, Exile. I hate you, dog. Exile, by the way, it's time. I think the trailer has now been long overdue, and it's time to put the plan into action. This month, you and me have to start recording
Have you
Resident Evil
tried to
gameplay.
launch Resident Evil on your new PC?
Yes, I have, and it is crystal
work?
effing clear. Yes.
Okay, so I
Yes.
tried to launch it, but apparently, like, it's stuck with like a like it's trying to load Windows games or something, and that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh wow, are you serious?
Yeah, so like,
Oh, you mean games for Windows Live?
yeah, games for Windows Live. It
And
tries to
I
launch
can't believe
that.
that's still. I can't believe that's still around.
No, it's not around. So when I launched the game, it says games for Windows Live does not exist anymore. Please launch games for Windows Live. And I'm just like, wait a second. So it's like, I don't know what I have to do to fix the problem. I've tried uninstalling and reinstalling, but
Mm-hmm.
I can't play the game unless I'm on, like, I have it on my PlayStation. And I don't mind playing it on PlayStation, but then I'm not sure how that affects us playing together.
I mean, it doesn't have cross multiplayer. That's the biggest problem because we didn't have cross multiplayer back when we was in middle school and high school.
So
Now,
is it cross-platform?
No, it's not cross-platform.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So we would have to do PlayStation, or PC.
Probably I would probably have to come to your place one of these days and see what I can do because it runs fine. I mean, you don't have to do the Windows thing.
That's what I was telling you. Like, for mine, it does. I don't know why.
Give me 1 second.
And on my PlayStation account, man, someone gave me a golden egg, so like I have infinite money.
Ayo.
So like I unlocked everything. So like I'm like, yeah, let me just go around the game and do the same thing. Someone gave me a golden egg, I'm gonna give someone else a golden egg. And
I already know what's gonna happen. And Exile, I just want you to know that the reason why I pissed you off that much, I was honestly, I was doing it only because I needed footage, so that way I can work on the trailer. I purposely did it so we can do it. I did it for the gram.
You know,
You're
are
welcome.
the most manipulative person I know.
You're welcome. You know what? I don't need you saying that because I've been told that a little too much. Much recently. So yeah.
Well, I mean, common denominator. Then yes, you are.
Oh my god. Guy, I freaking cut my hand earlier.
Don't try to change this. Subject.
No, for real. I cut my knuckle earlier.
Me too.
Bringing in some stuff for
Which knuckle? I did my.
You know, I think I might have encountered an OK Clever.
Anyways, all right. Well, guys,
for those of you who don't know, OK Clever is the opposite of OK.
Bro.
Stupid.
Guys, it's been long overdue. I am Reckless Fox. This is Boken Kabuto, and we also got two of the original founding members, kind of the founding members. One was a founding member. The other one was he came along with the party, and we got him to be woke after watching Black Panther. So we are back, and we're about to start. Just give us a couple more seconds.
For the record, all I needed was to watch 2 episodes of JoJo.
No, for all you need to do was just be a fan, ask us about Bumblebee, and they're like, you know what? We're both Transformers fans. Let's watch Bumblebee. And then the catalyst of you becoming the brand new main character in the show was born.
Bumblebee's good, though.
Honestly, for me, though, it was hilarious how Bumblebee literally took place in 1987, the same year that Stardust Crusaders takes place.
Oh my god!
And the movie ends with Bumblebee drowning with a headless arch nemesis.
Stop it, Kabuto. All right, guys. I see that people are in right now. I'm not ignoring you guys. Hi. I know it's been a while. I have a lot to explain on why episode 43 is still not up on SoundCloud, which it should be tomorrow. And then Tuesday, I'll make sure this one's up on SoundCloud too, and all our other stuff. And 3, where the hell have I been? We skipped 2. We're going to 3. Where the hell have I been? I'm going to explain it all. Kind of, sort of, okay? But other than that, we're glad to be back. It's good to be back. It really is. Like, I pinch me, I'm dreaming type of thing. All right, hold up.
Back on my regular schedule finally.
But yeah. But and honestly, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better because I will tell you right now. I think the next podcast will be next Sunday, around the exact same time. We're gonna try to keep doing it every Sunday, as well as we're gonna start getting these Scrub Lounge episodes out like hotcakes. So there you go. For the YouTube crowd, if you guys don't know what Scrub Lounge is, it's our exclusive show on Twitch because the things we say might get us in trouble on YouTube, even though it's the truth. I'm just saying.
But if we say it on Twitch, we are okay.
All right, guys, are y'all ready?
Okay.
Commodore,
Yep.
are you ready? My first white boy, Skooks, are you ready?
Yeah.
My first Happy. Hybrid, are you ready?
Hybrid.
Oh yeah, we're back. These jokes about to come out tonight.
Let's not forget. Like we got the hybrids in the corner. How do you do this? We got the hybrids in the corner.
Let's do this, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Labor Day weekend, September the 5th, 2021. I know it's been a while, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's been a while. It's been long overdue. Life has gotten in the way. We're here to explain how, why, and how you can improve by not doing what the hell we do. Guys, welcome back to the stage of history. Welcome back to episode 144. The Struggle Gaming podcast. Laker Nation. Anyway, shut up, white boy. I'm your host, Reckless Fox, aka Leo Reckless, which you can totally donate to me on Cash App right now, aka Black Keys Howard, head of the Black Howard Connect, aka Blexkin Kyle Katar, aka Miles Morales, Kid Catcher Fate, Fisto, Mace Windu II, Adopted Son of Flame, Captain Black America, Gin and Juice Kazuma, and Common Rider Compton Knight, Henshin, my boys.
Compton Knight.
Together we're gonna fight. Together we're gonna fight the gangbangers. Let's ride.
Hey, your Halloween costume better be your Common Rider.
Look, listen. If I can get commission for someone to make me a Common Rider Compton Knight cosplay before Halloween, I will gladly wear it before Halloween. If you just watch Common Rider Dragon Knight. No, put Compton. That's all you got to do. Anyway,
is it gonna be a big C or is it gonna be a big B?
I hate you. Rock with me tonight are my 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and funny enough, 2 of them are my original members. But we're not. They're the old, and we got the new. I got to you, my second in command, Mr. Comrade Extraordinaire himself, Primitive Dragon.
Oh.
White Rain,
Bogan's lagging.
Bogan Kabuto, aka Siberian Alucard, Keanu Reeves' #1 fan, Mr. Freeze a Screen,
Siberian Alucard,
KB Toys Michael Sarah, and Stop Hammer Down Kabuto. Take it away.
He does
Hey
look
everyone,
like
I hope you're having a good Independence Day weekend. No, not Independence Day. Sorry, Labor Day weekend. But at least you are being independent from your work.
Unless you work retail.
2, if you're Jewish. So, and yes, happy 2 days before Rosh Hashanah for all you Jewish viewers, and may you enjoy
Sunday still.
I know, but may you enjoy your milk and honeys, if you know what I mean.
All right then. Next, we got the returning first boy of the squad who joined. I got the man, the myth, the legend, Persona himself, Scoops, aka True Scoops. Scoops, take it away.
Persona, motherfucker. Still, it's just good to be back. It's also really good to see you again, XL. It's been too long, man. It has been like 3 years, and then when did we meet in college? It was like 2 years before that.
You met Exile back in 2018 because he pulled up at you both pulled up at my job around that time.
Right. And then we saw each other again.
I was working at the library, dude.
Oh, library.
Yes. Speaking of Exile, we got one of the founding members of the Story Game Podcast coming out of the shadows and is looking paler than ever. We got
I'm brown, man. Look how brown I look. Oh, look at that.
Oh my god. With the power of the curls, we got Exiled Oreo, aka Light Skinned Bandit, Mr. Late Days himself, Lean Blake Griffin, Tall Ass Deku, Goku Light, Yamcha the Scarface No Wins, and Ed Onceler the 8th. Exile Oreo, take it away.
What's up, everybody?
All right, then. Go ahead.
I'm here.
Still here.
You might see me black out for a second, but that's because I got wireless headphones on now, and I can walk around and clean up freely, and I can mute the mic so y'all don't hear the water running when I do my dishes.
Oh my god. Anyways, and my opening comment, guys, is hashtag free Marvel vs. Capcom 2, hashtag free NBC 2. We'll get into that, and hopefully everyone's having a great weekend thus far. Once again, I know it's been a while. Let me explain, which is one of my favorite Kevin Hart stand-up specials. But other than that, guys, we are officially back.
Hit them with some fire.
Help me, nigga. Help me. Anyways, guys, we're back. And we got some stuff to talk about. For those y'all who are wondering, before we even get started, for those y'all who are wondering currently live, who are watching on both YouTube and Twitch, how you guys doing? If you're wondering where the hell is our audio version of the podcast on SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, and Stitcher Radio, it's on its way. It's again what I have to explain on why we are so late. I will explain, but that will be posted tomorrow as well, and this episode will be posted at the beginning of earlier this coming week. With that being said, we got a lot to talk about. We got updates on the Blizzard Activision controversy because apparently, once again, Blizzard Activision.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
There you go. Also, free hashtag free MVC2. We're also, and then apparently Alan Wake might be getting a remaster, so I might be showing Alan Wake again.
Why do these games we don't care about?
Hey, hold on. You shut your trap. Alan Wake was awesome.
So are you telling me you'd rather have that than Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 remade?
Yes, because you can easily just remaster them and throw them on there. We don't need a remake.
No, just like don't remake it, but just
you're not remaking it, just remastering. It's just a remaster. All it is just a remaster, better graphics, same damn game. That's it. That's all it is. Anyways, and apparently Sony got in trouble again recently because of what's going on with Horizon Zero Dawn, but we'll get into that in a minute. Before we get into all of that, we got to do a little bit of housekeeping. For those of y'all who do not know, we do these podcasts live here on Twitch. So if you haven't yet, yes, we do these live. Yes, we do these live, dude. We do these live. So yes, live. God damn it, live.
My god.
Yes, so if you haven't yet, be sure to follow us here on twitch.tv/RecklessFox and on YouTube at the ScrubClub Game Podcast has a page. Chat, we love you and we adore you. Shout out to everyone who's currently watching right now on both Twitch and YouTube. And thank you for letting us be your virtual neighbors and putting a smile on you guys' face. As long as we're putting a smile on you guys' face, then we're doing our jobs just about right. Anyways, so with that being said, guys, if you haven't yet, follow us on all our social media platforms and all that stuff. And for those of y'all who want to ask us any questions, please be sure to hit us up in the chat right now. We will gladly answer them. But for those of y'all who can't, because you're like, Reckless, I don't want to get roasted. Which, come on, dude. Closed mouths don't get fed. There's no such thing as a dumb question unless you ask it or you respond to a really dumb answer, and then we're gonna roast you. But until that fateful day, guys, you can then, now, and forever email us at strugglegamebookings@gmail.com. That's strugglegamebookings@gmail.com for your questions, comments, search, vice, business requires, all that good stuff. And you can now find us on Twitter and Instagram. Time Scrub Game, bam, Scrub Games all being home. As you can see on our link tree, you can find us on our YouTube page, Scrub Gaming, and you can follow us on all your favorite podcasting apps and stations and all of that. SoundCloud, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker Audio, and Stitcher Radio. Type in the Scrub Gaming Podcast, and we are right there. Be sure to follow us on all major platforms. And if you are on Apple Music, don't worry, we're coming. And be sure to hit that 5 stars because we go up the algorithm. Now, if you want to get a hold of any of us who wants to practice tea time, you can find your boy on twitch.tv/RecklessFox. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @TheReckless_Fox. Well, that being said, Kabuto, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at @chrono_cosplay. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Kabuto.
All right, then. Exile, where can they find you?
Man, Exiled Oreo anywhere. And now that ever since I got the PC, it's been like, yeah, really find me anywhere at Exiled Oreo.
All right, then. And Skooks, where can the people not find you?
Everywhere. You can not find me everywhere.
You find him he's somewhere on Tumblr, people. Just type in Skooks, and there you go. No.
That's not my name there.
With that being said, guys, it's been a few weeks. Kabuto, you're probably the biggest person. You're probably the one person with the biggest piece of news. What's up?
I almost said the biggest person, you jerk.
I said biggest piece of news, nigga.
Oh,
I got a new job.
Hey,
right.
A real job. For real. Not for play. And that means I managed to get my hands on this baby right here. So,
You're lagging.
no more borrowing material from Thunder Chica. This is all Kabuto right here. This is such a beauty. It's not an expensive one, but it's a nice one.
All right, for those who want to know, because I know Kabuto's screen is freezing up right now, he's bought a new DSLR camera and it looks lit, and I'm on the verge of getting myself one as well. So,
wait, how's my screen freezing?
Oh, it's not freezing no more.
It doesn't say that it's freezing like it was the other day.
Well, I don't know, man. You know how Spectrum be. Spectrum be stupid, okay? We all know Spectrum's internet is stupid.
I don't have Spectrum, though.
We all know DirecTV
You're
and
freezing,
AT&T.
though. You're freezing.
How am I freezing?
You're freezing, my friend Francis.
Am I freezing? I'm looking on YouTube.
No.
I mean, I can see that I'm in HD.
And okay, so but yeah, also we just finished reviewing Kamen Rider Saber. We are about to review Kamen Rider Revice, new season.
Oh yeah.
And what's it called? And I now have like the remaining of the next 10 essay builds, which means I now have, as soon as I get the Revice builds, which I do have on lock, I will have the main writer builds for 16 consecutive seasons. Now to start working my way backwards, starting with Kabuto. But I think I know a guy who could help me out with that.
All right then, Skooks. It's been a while, bro. What's been going on these last 3 weeks?
Not much, just working, trying to get connections so I can work as a substitute teacher as well, because I need that money.
I might be able to help. We'll talk about that later, though.
Good, but I just need a letter from you.
Okay. Exile. It's been months. What the hell's going on with you?
Man, how can I start?
Too many months, Exile. We've missed you, man.
He still won't let me come to his place, even though we're both vaccinated.
So
Reckless, you haven't let me come to your place.
Think you come? You come?
Okay.
So I got. So COVID. We all know COVID happened. I was working during COVID. As a counselor, overwatching these children on their Zoom, making sure they're on Zoom. They needed help or something.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I was taking fire science courses.
How was that?
And I took a EMT course. It was 16 units of hell.
Oh.
I didn't even realize. I was taking 5 classes. I didn't even realize it. I was like, I'm just taking classes. I don't know. Like all the classes had like so many parallels that are just like it's just one big class. I don't know. And it was online, so work at your own pace, get everything done. And I took an EMT course the spring semester, and I just took the national test for my certificate license, my license to be an EMT. I found out the results on Wednesday. I took like a 3 month. It was 3 months before I signed up for it, so like I kind of forgot some of it, but like it's a logic test. Like you arrive on scene to like you see that someone's gasping for air. What do? Do you make sure the scene is safe? Do you check the person's pulse and breathing at the same time? And then like two like random like that's not even part of the answer. And like you would think it's check the person's pulse and breathing, but the first it specifically said the first thing you do is make sure the scene is safe. So it's just like make sure you pay attention to the question.
I hate those. I really hate those.
So it's like I try to like when I did ride-alongs with the not McCormick, some other ambulance company. So like I try to put myself in the ambulance, and I read the question. I'd be like, all right, what am I gonna do? Starting from the ambulance, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? So that's how I answered the questions. And it's like, oh, what would you do if like the person got bit by a spider? And it's like, put some ice on it. Is it swelling? Oh, it's not swelling? Okay. Does it itch? No? Okay. You're good. You want to go to the hospital? All right. So that's career building for firefighter. I've been working out for firefighter.
I can see.
My fitness test.
I'm liking the games. Dog.
For my fitness test, which is I have a practice test on Tuesday, and if I can't pass the practice test, I'm gonna move my actual test day further so I have more time to train with my friend. And I've been doing jiu-jitsu. That has been humbling, and I got my ass kicked by some 15-year-old. I'm like, damn, this 15-year-old kicked my ass.
Okay, I really so if someone out there who's taking the jiu-jitsu class with Exile, if you can post this on like your TikTok and your Instagram and send it to us,
you can actually
DM us.
You can actually find me and my friend. We practice rolling. And we do something called Gracie's combative jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So because that's why he started, and that's what I'm starting to want for myself. Like if I get in a situation, God forbid, where I have to fight somebody or someone, I don't even have to fight someone. Someone decides, hey, you know what? You looked at me funny. I didn't know how to grab him, take him down, and potentially break his arm, or just hold him until police arrive.
He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. You don't even know me.
So one thing I like about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is how it heavily emphasizes on takedowns.
Yes.
Yeah,
because that's where the floor.
Yeah, and like basically like if you're heavier, you basically all you have to do is just like collapse on the other person. But the other
keep your body weight on them.
Yeah. But like if the other person's heavier, then you just got to use their own weight against them. Like make them drop on their own weight, and a back of the knee is a great way to start.
All right then.
And then my friend from kindergarten, his mom passed away from a stroke.
Ooh,
and then
I'm sorry.
So like that happened 2 weeks ago, and then I also got promoted at my job to be a director at a school, but they put me at a school that I wasn't prepared for like at all. And like we had a week training for directors, but the training wasn't really like
Training.
It wasn't training. Like, hey, this is specifically what you have to do, and like you're new, so here's the manual. There's no manual. It's just like what they remembered from. Like it felt like they're just going off the top of their heads, and like it was kind of outdated. Like that's not how we do stuff anymore. Like I've been working with the kids for so long, like through the pandemic. So like I know, and then so like there's a bunch of paperwork. Okay, let me start from the top.
Oh boy! It's gonna be a while.
Before Corona, I was an assistant director, and my director was training me to be in his position at the program that we were doing, where the parents pay for the program. And then I was put into school where that was a thing. And then out of nowhere, they're like, oh, hey, we're going to put you at this school because you really wanted to be there. And I was like, all right, cool. That's awesome. It's still a paid for program, right?
Right.
And they insert Luke Skywalker meme or Anakin Skywalker. It's paid for, right? Right?
Paid for, right?
Oh.
And then I didn't even know it was a grant funded program. I didn't even know this.
Crap.
They didn't bring it to my attention. Like,
Of course, yeah.
They just stuck me there and like.
Of course.
So you was working for free, essentially.
No, I wasn't working for free. They still paid me, but I wasn't prepared for it as much as I was for the paid for program.
Okay.
So I had months of training, maybe like a year and a half of training on the paid for program because the director, I'd always go to him, oh, how do you do that? How do you do that? And he's like, oh, let me show you how to do this. And all that training was for nothing other than like the responsibility of what you have to do. So all that stress just kind of went like that. And that's when Reckless, you had called me and I was like, oh yeah, I'm sick. And I told you I'm glad I'm better now too. And
I'm
just
glad
like
you're okay. I'm like, did Exile just die on me? What the hell just happened?
The amount of pain I was in, it felt like I was like, you know what? I just want to go to sleep. If I sleep this off, I can sleep it off. Like,
bro, I've been there. I've had pains like that where I'm like, look, I just sleep it off, just shift my body a certain way, and I'll be okay. No, dude, those suck. I remember last year when COVID was happening and stuff. I thought, and I swear to God, I thought I had it, but it just turned out I just had the flu. My body kept shifting and stuff like that. Kabuto, being a freaking saint, sent me a care package with Campbell's chunky noodle soup, Gatorade orange juice, and like spicy noodles and stuff like that. And crackers. I ate the crackers before I ate anything else because I did not know if my stomach could handle it, and I drank a shitload of Gatorade. So, yeah. But
Gatorade is really good for stomach poisoning.
Yes, it is. Yes, the hell it is.
So now
Anyway,
I'm recovered now, and like it kind of opened my eyes too to like other parts of my life, and like like. It's too short to be taking shit for nobody. Like, it's just like if someone has an opinion or says something to me, I'm just like, hey, like,
it is what it is.
It's nice to know that you feel like that because now I can make a decision that
See, I need to take your mantra if that's the case, but I digress. So
yeah, that's my story so far.
All right,
where I've been.
I'm gonna keep mine short then. That's the case because I might as well just give Exile a whole show himself. All right, so boom. I know it's been a few weeks, so let me try to break down everything that has happened, kind of, sort of, without throwing names out and all that shit. So, my girl got into a fight with her old roommate and beat the brakes off of her. My girl beat the brakes off. Yeah. I'm not gonna go into detail, but let's just say mad disrespect happened. And what the hell are you doing, Exile?
Using the green screen.
Why are you so hidden by the green screen?
Yeah, because he's
Like, what this
you need an actual green screen, dude. Don't do that no more.
Well, like Oreo, do you suddenly have green skin?
Boom. Anyways, so and pretty much I camped out in my girl's old apartment to make sure nothing was gonna happen for a good week and a half. Okay.
How
To the point. Skooks? Hell no. You don't even know the half of it.
No, I know. I
So-
know shit's bad.
Yeah, so thankfully she got a new apartment. Funny enough, it's in LA. It's around my old childhood home. And yeah, it's actually, and she's moving in with her best friend and all that stuff.
It's good.
Yeah, she in LA.
Yeah, she in LA, like deep
Man,
in the
look
heart
at-
of LA.
Look at us commuting and shit.
So that's
I
what's been
hope I
going
have to
on.
communicate as little as possible.
To make a long story short, a lot's been going on. My personal life, I've been stressed and
I'm
everything
broke.
like that. Like
Yeah.
it's been very stressful.
Stressed and broke.
I do not, and I never talk about my personal life on the show or anything like that because I know it's no one's business and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna say this right now: if you are a Twitch streamer, whether you are big on Twitch, whether you're a moderate Twitch streamer like myself, or if you're a small Twitch streamer like Exile, because the nigga it only streams like once a year.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
coming
need-
around that year.
Yeah, if you need to take a break from streaming and stuff like that, then you gotta do it. Like, work's been a pain in the ass, and not my first job because I love it and I'm glad to be back. But I have officially put in my 2-week notice for my second job. I am getting another job, but at the same token, I'm getting paid twice the amount that I did in my previous
Nice.
second job, and part time. But I still get
better.
all my hours. So I'm happy about that. And it's local. I do not have to drive all the way to Sherman Oaks. It's around my area now. It's a good 5-10 minutes away now. I don't have to deal with the shitty traffic that comes after, everyone's picking up their kids from school and stuff like that. It's pitiful. It's awful. I don't wish that on anybody.
Dude, I know how
Okay.
you feel. I gotta deal with that shit every day.
But yeah, like,
45
just-
minutes is not it.
I would just say trying to do so much will burn you out. And I've come to a realization that I have suffered from burnout since COVID, because since COVID, I have really lacked a lot of motivation on things that I was doing in 2018 and 2019. One of them being the podcast, and I've slowly began to realize that. So I would just say that I finally found my drive again. Thanks to Kabuto.
Hey, I think that's what it is. Everyone's
What's
starting to find their drive, like in
Yeah.
this month.
This shit's getting slowly back to normal.
Yeah. I think I think the whole lockdown really effed up everyone, and I thought that it wasn't going to affect me, but no, it slowly but surely affected me in my personal life, with my mental health, with my emotional health, not my physical health, because I'm still dieseled, but I digress. I can't believe I just said I'm still dieseled. Oh my god. Anyway,
Someone
Charlie,
clip
I
that.
need you to edit this out on SoundCloud.
No,
point of the matter-
keep it in.
The point
You
of the
gotta keep
matter
it
is,
in.
the point of the matter is, though, is that people out there, if you are here's some advice before we get into the show. It's okay to suffer from burnout, because we all do. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best people
All
who
the
you
time.
think are rock solid when it comes to their health.
When they're lions.
Even lions suffer burnout. It's okay, but you gotta talk to people. And I realize that my biggest issue is that I don't talk to people. I try to do everything on my own. I'm like I try to be a lone wolf, but I'm not DMX. If I'm gonna stop, drop, and open up shop, I gotta do it with my Rough Riders. You feel what I mean? and I realized that my Rough Riders have not been around me because I've not asked my Rough Riders to come with me. Okay, it's just another unsolved mystery.
Mhm.
So
You know, one thing my grandma said that lately she's been having no patience. And she said, it's funny because when you get older, you're supposed to have more and more.
yeah,
And I said, it's because you are not doing what you want to do. And she's like, you know, you might be right. Because I think she wanted to, like, her life partner passed away maybe like 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And she was going to sell the house, get everything in order, and move to Florida or something.
right.
Travel the world. But
But
then it's hard to get everything in order
Yeah,
because she's still here. She's still here.
right. But I just wanna say I'm glad to be back, and honestly, Twitch is also another motivator on why I'm back. Because I honestly did not think we were gonna make it. We were gonna not do another show until October, but I finally found that drive, and I'm gonna announce this right now. Starting this week, we are doing a brand new month. You know how we do a theme month for all our movie reviews. This month, in honor of Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, it is Superhero Month. We're reviewing Captain Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, WandaVision. We're gonna be reviewing Black Widow, Suicide Squad 2, Shang-Chi at the end of the month, and Invincible. And let me tell you, we got a lot to talk about Invincible. J. Jonah Jameson, this nigga ain't playing games no more. Peter Parker, your ass is grass. Because if J. Jonah Jameson gets to you, big dog, it's over. I can't wait to review Invincible because I was the only dude in the squad who actually watched it. And I finally got Cabo to watch it. And we can both agree, yes, on Amazon Prime, me and Cabo can both agree that this broad, Amber, that her ass belongs to these streets, dog. Quavo and Offset said
Oh, the one where he's like, think. That one?
Mark, you're fighting so you can watch everyone around you die. Think, Mark. I love that. Anyway,
That one?
yes.
Oh,
Alright,
I gotta watch. I never knew what the name of the show
it, so
was.
it's only 8 episodes. Watch it so the three of us can all review it together.
For sure.
Oh my god! And Jezer from I think is that Jezer from Illuminati. What's good, dog? Fuck Amber. Yes, her ass belongs to these streets, big dog.
F Ember. I can't stand Amber. Like I was suspicious of her since episode 3, but when Mark got out of the hospital, like in episode 5,
no, Commodore.
Not to spoil.
We'll talk about
Wait.
Not to spoil.
How are you gonna spoil everything right now?
Okay.
Yes, Commodore. Exile has not watched it. Exile has not watched it yet.
But the moment Mark came back to school after what happened in episode 5, all I'm gonna say is that was when Amber was dead to me.
All right.
But
All right, we're done. I'm gonna stop you right there,
later confirmed my suspicions.
I'll stop you there, Kyle, because we gotta do some quick news before we get into the actual stuff. So, a couple pieces of quick news. We're getting a live-action Pokemon show being developed on Netflix. If it's the guys who did Detective Pikachu, then I'm down for it. Well, let's go. And we got confirmed. It's been confirmed. Idris Elba will be the voice of Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, and Sega and Paramount. All I ask is that my boy Knuckles got the power of dreadlocks. The niggas wearing Timbs, and we got what's that one song again? Unknown from ME. Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I like to flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I'll break it down whether you are solid or frail. We just need that song. And listen, I really want Busta Rhymes to be the voice of Knuckles, but I'll take Idris Elba as a second best, so I'm okay with that. But again, he needs to have Timbs. He needs to have a Brooklyn or Harlem accent, and we need to have Unknown by ME. Whether it's the Little V and Wooly versus remix or not. We need that on the album. That's all I have to say about that. Anyways, with that being said, let's get started. Blizzard Activision. Once again, I gotta ask.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
So, for those of y'all who want to know, we covered this in the last podcast, which will be up soon. But apparently, Blizzard Activision now has another lawsuit because of the fact that, and if I'm reading this correctly, this is coming from GameSpot. Activision Blizzard is accused by California of shredding abuse evidence. We talked about this on the last podcast. Blizzard Activision is being sued by California due to not just negligence, but also a frat boy-esque environment that has abused a lot of their female employees. One of their female employees actually committed suicide during one of their retreats. We discussed it, and again, we have not posted that episode yet, but that episode will be up this week, as well as this episode coming up. But apparently Blizzard Activision was caught shredding evidence about this. So in
How
an
do you
update,
get caught shredding evidence? Like I'm just guessing. Like whatever company collects the shreds, they're like, hold on, we're gonna take that because you might be shredding shit.
I got you. Hold up.
And
In
then
an
someone
update,
pieces everything together.
in an update to its anti-discrimination lawsuit against Activision Blizzard, the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing has accused the video game conglomerate of shredding evidence related to the investigation. I'm gonna read more on it, but
What is
Kabata,
with games?
I don't know. I really do not know. I don't know why they're doing this, but we finna get into it right now. Kabuto, thoughts? Go ahead.
So we're shredding evidence.
Yep.
Do I need to say more
Burn
about
it.
that? like do we? So are we gonna get Are we gonna make a movie based on this, starring George Clooney and
Netflix
Brad
series?
Pitt, and not? I'm talking about the movie Burn After Reading, not the other one, Ocean's 11, because I feel like this is Burn After Reading.
All right then.
It's gonna be called Shred After Reading.
Real quick, I actually am gonna read a little bit more here. Here you go. All right, so here you guys go. All right, this is coming from AXIOS.com. California has expanded its anti-discrimination lawsuit against Activision Blizzard, adding temporary workers to the female full-time employees of whom it is suing on behalf. The state's Department of Fair Employment and Housing also alleged the game makers has interfered with its investigation. Why it matters? While Activision Blizzard has attempted to show over the past month that it is addressing issues raised in the suit, the DFEH is turning up the heat. The amended complaint was filed Monday and redefines the group to its it says what's wrong by gaming giant. A copy reviewed by files, I don't know how to say, specifically mentions that California's protection against anti-harassment, equal pay, and other equal employment opportunity protections exist for employees and contingent of temporary workers. Throughout the lawsuit, the word employees has been changed to workers in a reference to harassment, sex discrimination, and regarding pay and other allegations. The DFEH also says Blizzard Activision stymied its efforts through NDAs requiring employees to requiring the employees to speak with the company ahead of contacting DFEH, and its involvement with Wilmer Hale, a law firm the game maker said will investigate misconduct information. While that's going on, here I can show you guys another thing.
Stymied.
Here is the file that apparently were shredded. This was the files that apparently Blizzard Activision was trying to shred.
So they shredded
29
evidence
I just
that
remembered there's one podcast article I
was
want to
retrievable.
add. I don't know if we have it.
Can you go ahead and add it? I'll show it off.
Okay. It does have something to do with Blizzard, though.
All right.
So they shredded evidence that was already in the system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I mean,
Exile, go ahead. Go ahead.
that's just how incompetent the company is.
Wait,
And
I found a Forbes article. Here we go.
I hate how they have games out that are super popular because people are like, oh man, that's awful. I'm gonna keep playing my game. But it's like we shouldn't be supporting them, but their game is already so popular that no one's gonna stop supporting.
Angry Fox cameo.
Hey! Tell us the hello.
Are you angry today?
Anyway.
When you're done, can you throw the boxes?
Yes.
Hi,
Alright,
Angry Fox.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Bring her in too. Real quick. Hold up.
How old are
Quickly.
they now? 5?
Oh, never mind. There'll be 4 in November.
Oh.
All right. But anyways, go ahead and send me that. We'll continue. Exile. Go ahead.
I think that's it. They're just so incompetent. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was saying their games are so popular that people are going to continue to play, but we shouldn't be supporting their game anymore.
Unless you pirate it.
No, hey, we're not pirates, okay? We can't just go.
Hey,
It's not.
you can't just pirate. Yeah, you can't
It's not
just pirate stuff
It's
anymore.
not
Yeah.
easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay, stop that. Anyways, here's more on the thing. So this is coming from The Verge. Activision Blizzard's leaders have promised to work to make the company safe place for women, but California has now accused the company of illegally withholding and suppressing evidence and shredding documents that is requested for its investigation via Axios. California's Department of Fair Employment originally filed the suit in July, which accused the company of creating a frat-like culture where female employees face constant sexual harassment and discrimination. In the update complaint that you can read below, you can read the original version here. Since the new version contains the extremely disturbing details, it warrants the same content warning as the original. There you go. Here it is. The complaint now accuses the company of shredding evidence and related to the investigation. Blizzard Activision has promised to try and fix its culture after its initial public response was panned by employees who would later stage a walkout. And in a letter employees published in July, the company's CEO promises that anyone found to have impeded the integrity of our processes for evaluating claims and imposing appropriate consequences will be terminated. The allegation in the updated complaint don't paint a picture of the company working on fixing its culture, though. For its part, an Activision Blizzard spokesperson told IGN that the company didn't shred any documents and that it is preserved information relevant to the DFEH investigation. And here is a piece of the documents that we just showed previously that they shredded. Now, continue, Exile, and then we'll give Skooks. I know Kamala's already said his piece.
There's nothing to continue about. Like these, like it's just don't buy any of their new material. Keep playing the old stuff. If you already started, keep playing. But don't,
we're already on year
anything else.
we're already on year 5 of Overwatch, and the game ain't even getting better. But it is what it is.
That's because they've been doing some scandalous shit throughout the years.
Skooks, thoughts?
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to put this in good words because, I'm just really hoping that Activision Blizzard goes under because of this. You know what I'm saying? There's no way going around this. This kind of stuff is something that they can't walk back from, especially what they're saying. If what they're saying is true, that they've been destroying evidence and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like a lot of stuff that Blizzard has made before, but if these allegations are all true and everything, and this shit's been going on for too long, I don't see this company surviving. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff I've seen with Blizzard games and everything have been had a good quality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'll just say this is that, once again, I said this very uncensored last time, so I'm gonna try to be a little more PG about this. We live in 2021. The fact that we're still having frat boy culture in a gaming company. Now, keep in mind, this is not the 90s. This is not the early 2000s no more. Women actually do work for the gaming industry. Some for the better, some for the worse. Neil Sarkeesian. But I digress. the point of the matter is that why the hell do we still have frat boy culture in the gaming industry when a lot of some of the biggest games have been worked on and without the with the help of female gamers, female programmers, female CGI artists and special effects and stuff like that? Why are we doing this? And the fact that we just learned, which we did the last episode, that we learned that a female employee committed suicide because she was being harassed by male employees, that's unacceptable. It's wrong and stupid. And again, Blizzard Activision, the fact that you're shredding evidence about some of the things that you've done, you look very sus. Really, really sus. And it's not cool. And once again, I am not targeting the employees, the people who are actually doing their job at Blizzard Activision. Because once again, we're not talking about the entire company. We're talking about the higher ups as a whole. Y'all need to get your crap together because y'all's company legit is not looking good right now. And honestly, I'm really glad that the E3 did not happen this year physically because y'all
are making EA look decent.
Oh no! Okay, yeah, because EA's honestly been out of the limelight. There's obviously the Madden fiasco, which we're not going to talk about, and they just announced a remake to Dead Space, which I'm definitely going to buy. But yeah, EA's been out of the limelight. They're trying to do good, positive, which wait until later this month. I'm pretty sure they're going to f up again. I digress. But yeah, Activision Blizzard, get it together, y'all. Like, this ain't cool no more. Like, this is not me yelling. It's not me complaining. This is just me simply saying, get your crap together. For real. Like, seriously. And there's more to it. So apparently, Kabuto, what the hell's going on with McCree?
Well, read the article and find out.
You're the Overwatch expert. We pay the big bucks. Go ahead.
Okay, so a lot of characters in Blizzard games are named after staff members, or at least loosely named after staff members of Blizzard. Like, not just that specific game, but like all of Blizzard. And it just so happens that one of my favorite characters, Jesse McCree, is named after one of the male staff members that is, well, you know. Am I hearing a hissing sound?
Yeah. Exile, is that you?
No, that's me.
Oh, okay, making sure. All right.
Okay, yeah. So apparently the guy that McCree was named after was one of the frat employees. Let's just put it like that. So Blizzard made an announcement that they're going to be changing the name of the characters because it's going to make people feel better, something along those lines. Honestly, I think this was kind of dumb on their part because, in my opinion, I think that most people, myself included, didn't even know that Jesse McCree was named after a staff member at Blizzard until they literally brought it up in this announcement. And if they just kept their mouths shut, no one probably would have even cared. And also, again, like association of character versus actor. It's like, are we going to hate the movie Baby Driver just because Kevin Spacey's in it? No. Yeah, so I don't see the point of changing Jesse McCree's name unless they find a canonical way to just give him a superhero name. Like how Morrison's name is Soldier 76 and Gabriel Reyes is named Reaper. Like maybe if they change it so that he has a new superhero name, like the Outlaw. Like okay,
ew.
No, I mean like something that's cool sounding, like not necessarily Outlaw, but something that sounds cool, or maybe High Noon or Deadlock, like I wouldn't mind that so much, but like what exactly are they gonna do to change his name? And I just think just straight up announcing that, oh, he's definitely named after this asshole and we're gonna change it. I'm sorry. This doesn't fix the fact that this asshole did something bad, and changing the character's name isn't going to do anything to fix that. And and again, most people didn't even know that he was named after a real person. And maybe you shouldn't have named your characters after real people to begin with. Can you imagine, at least with Noob Saibot, who was actually named after the creators of Mortal Kombat, and their names backwards. So even if they did something bad, you wouldn't even know that Noob Saibot was named after them unless you actually did like a thorough search on Wikipedia. I just think this is dumb, unnecessary, and Blizzard, there are so much more important things that you need to take care of instead of this, especially involving the people who committed these offenses. It's like it's like when the whole Je suis Charlie movement happened, when there was that bombing in France, and like some people, they're like, okay, I'm gonna hyperimpose the French flag over my profile. Done. End of story. I did my part. No, you could donate money to the Red Cross in France. You could donate to a French hospital. You could try to donate to send first aid and food provisions to the survivors of the incident. But no, all you did was just put the French flag over your profile pic and called it a day. That is what changing Jesse's name feels like.
I have nothing to say about this because I really don't give a damn about Overwatch anymore. So,
and what especially hurts me is that Jesse's one of my favorite characters. I mean, I don't main him. I'm a Ryan Farr Lucio guy, but I love Jesse. I love Matthew Mercer. And when we watched that one scene from JoJo, you loved it. Fox, you loved that one line. When your legs recover, I am gonna send Star Platinum to demolish you. If this was an old Western movie, this is the part where the hero says, "It's high noon."
I'm done with you. Okay. Overall, Activision, get your crap together. Let's talk about chip shortage real quick. So, apparently, this was what our boy Just J Sama, shouts to Just J Sama, was asking about. So apparently, there's a massive chip shortage since the beginning of this year, and that we did not know about. So you can now buy graphics cards, but you gotta wait for the CPUs now. So the chip shortage currently affects all parts of gaming and is not likely to let up until the end of the year, according to Toshiba. In a new report from Bloomberg, the publication writes that Toshiba Core, one of the major companies that creates creates power-regulated chips found in graphics cards, gaming consoles, and more, says the chip shortage will likely continue throughout the end of 2022. IGN previously reported on this chip shortage, citing that Intel believes it could drag on into 2023, and this Bloomberg report seems to reaffirm this timeline. Toshiba director Takeshi Kamibuchi told Bloomberg that the supply of chips will remain very tight until at least December of next year. Kamibuchi also said that some of the Toshiba customers won't be fully served all their chips they need until 2023. Honestly, this does not affect Skooks over here because he's a console gamer, and Kabuto doesn't really play a lot of PC games, so this kind of affects me in Exile. So, Exile, thoughts on this? Because considering the fact that you and I both just built our computers recently.
Hey, I got my shit already.
Wait, Fox. I have a question.
What's up?
Did you make a shot riser model?
What?
Like all to turn on your computer, all I have to do is like plug in your shot riser, and then it's gonna use an AC conductor to turn on.
No, I just pull the trigger and then bam, my computer just turns on.
Yeah. First you gotta insert the shot riser and then pull the trigger in order to turn on your PC.
I would just say this. No, I would just say this. Okay, all jokes aside, it does suck. Especially if you're a console gamer, because again, we're PS5s and Xbox Series X's are just getting back onto like in stock and stuff like that for the holidays. So it does suck that this is happening, and again, I don't think it's gonna let up either, considering the fact that we just talked about this. We've been talking about this for a cool minute about scalpers and and Bitcoin miners buying up all these graphics cards and all these CPUs just to sell them at a higher price. It's ridiculous, it's offensive, and it's just downright stupid. Like, again, no one's gonna spend $1,000 on a freaking graphics card that was said to already be like $700. Once again, people, this is my old NVIDIA 1050 Ti graphics card that I took out of my computer back in, I think, March or April, and I put a 1660 Ti graphics card into my computer because I'm not trying to get an RTX anytime soon. They're too expensive. This baby right here cost me $150 when I first bought it back in 2016. If you were to go on if you were to go on Amazon Prime right now to get the exact same model NVIDIA 1050 Ti graphics card, this costs about $350 now.
I don't remember. Was it the graphics card people were using for Bitcoin mining, or was it a different part?
It was the graphics card.
Graphics card.
Oh, thank you.
My friend had like 3 1080s when they first came out, and he was just mining.
You see, your friend is the devil, and I'm pretty sure your friend's a nice person, Exile, but there's a special place for hell for the things he's done. There's a special place in hell for him. Okay?
I mean, he was buying off of scalpers because like he was like, I desperately need 2 more. I'll buy them from a scalper.
Once again, there's a special place in hell for your friend because he's the nigga that I don't like. I'm pretty sure he's a nice person if I get to meet him, but for right now, he's dead to me. Anyways, but no, it's stupid, and hopefully at some point they actually do fix this because, again, no one should have to spend rent money to buy one CPU or one GPU when my Ryzen CPU only cost me what, $100, maybe $200, give or take, when I bought it back last year and stuff like that. It should not cost that much. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. And then last piece of news before we get into some lighter news, we're getting the serious stuff out the way. So apparently the new
Spider.
Mrs. Skook sounds pissed right now. Anyways, Sony apparently.
Hey, we're at an hour.
That one joke. Cockroach, insect or not? Insect.
Oh my God.
A spider, insect or not? Not. Spider-Man, insect or not?
Okay.
Insect.
Sony's going through some controversy. So we all know that the next Horizon game is coming out. Horizon Forbidden West. Well, apparently, I did not know about this until yesterday. Sony U-turned on a controversial Horizon Forbidden West PS4 to PS5 upgrade policy following backlash. Sony has issued a dramatic U-turn on the backwards compatibility and upgrades. Sony was heavily criticized after it confirmed that Horizon Forbidden West's standard and special editions did not include the dual entitlement. Sony's label for granting you both the PS4 and PS5 versions of the same game, after Sony previously said it would offer free upgrades for its cross-gen launch titles. In an update issued by PlayStation blog, Sony Interactive boss Jim Ryan said its offers for Guerrilla's Horizon Forbidden West missed the mark. He addressed the fact that Sony had previously said it would offer free upgrades for its cross-gen launch titles, pointing to Forbidden West delay for February 2022, which pushed the game out for the launch windows we initially envisioned. Sony will now stand by its original offer and let those who buy Horizon Forbidden West on PS4 to upgrade to PS5 version 4 free. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because of the fact that I'm bringing this up only because why would you want to not do that when you continuously promise
Money.
that every game? No. Sony needs to realize that at the start of last year, when you showed out the PS5 and everything like that, and you said that you're gonna get free upgrades if you have bought the PS4 version. You're going to get a PS5 version for free. Once you upgrade to the PS5, you get it for free. Why would you want to go back on your word now? I have nothing much else to say. No, it's still. You said on the dotted line that this was free.
They didn't sign nothing.
They shook hands on it. I'm done talking about it. Does anyone got anything to say about this? I got nothing much else. I just had to point this out.
Nah, they're just doing it for money. They're like, hey, like the pandemic messed them up, so they're like, hey, we need some money.
All right then. All right, let's get into some fun. Let's get into some good news then. That's the case. So apparently, Alan Wake is getting a remaster. This is coming from IGN. A remaster of Alan Wake might be coming next month, according to a news store listing. Back in June, Alan Wake Remaster appeared alongside Final Fantasy VII Remake within the Epic Game Store back-end data. Now, a little more than 2 months later, listings for PS4, PS5, and Xbox versus Alan Wake Remaster have appeared on the Taiwanese store. Rakuten Taiwan was as spotted by Wario64 on Twitter. So yeah, Alan Wake might be getting a remaster. Did anyone else play Alan Wake, or was it just me? Exile, I know you play Alan. I
never did.
But you did we play together? All right, Kabuto, thoughts? All right, I'm the only one excited for Alan Wake. All right, fine. Well, I know we're all getting excited. Okay, well, I think we're all getting excited about this. Let's talk about Soulja Boy real quick.
Oh boy.
So Soulja Boy, earlier this month, early last month, Soulja Boy talked about how he was now the owner of Atari. So yeah, Black Excellence, Soulja Boy has finally, he's living his dream. Okay. He's living his dream. He's own Atari. Hopefully we can get some more stuff out from Atari. And shit and objection. No. What's the word? What does Dio say when he's about to change time? What does he say?
Zawardo.
Okay, cool.
Change time.
Oh, when he
pauses
stops
time for 6 seconds. Yes.
Oh, when he pauses time. What does he say, Kabuto?
I'm sorry?
When Dio stops time, what does he say?
Tokyo Tomare.
No.
There you go. Tokyo Tomare.
Okay. You know what? Okay.
In English, nigga.
Because I know Scoops is gonna be mad at me if I don't do it right, so I'll do it right.
Too late.
Zawardo! Tokyo Tomare.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Atari says, hell no, you a damn lie. Atari shuts down claims that Soulja Boy owns the gaming company. Atari, popular company, is shutting down claims that is owned by Soulja Boy. On Wednesday, October the 18th, She Makes a Clap MC took it to Instagram to let his fans know that he was now the owner of Atari. They signed to a deal to Atari. Big shout out to Atari, the whole staff. I'm about to revamp the company. We're going to take Atari to the next level. Everybody go follow at Atari. I'm now the owner of Atari. I own the video game company Atari. Ha, ha, ha. He added, they was real proud of me and what I did with the Soulja gaming console. I blew the Soulja Boy game up. We about to sell the company for I think I'm gonna get 140 mil. However, Atari refuted Big Draco's claims on Thursday, the 19th. The company tweeted, "We know that CEO of Atari is a dream job, but that honor belongs to Wade Rosen. Although Soulja Boy doesn't own Atari, he is making money moves in other endeavors. As Revolt previously reported, the Crank That MC just launched his own cannabis brand, the Soulja Exotic, which will sell 3.5 grams of medical quality marijuana weed. Medicinal marijuana. Yeah.
Grease runs.
Yes. So Soulja Boy was a damn lie when it came to owning an Atari. Does anyone have anything to say about this? Because this shit is funny.
Soulja Boy streams on Twitch, all right?
And it's you remember his Soulja Boy console?
Yeah, the Soulja gamer console. Yeah.
Yes, and that went nowhere.
We talked about that. That was funny.
Exactly. It's like, if you honestly believe that he went from that and streaming on Twitch to owning Atari, that's on you. That's just too big of a leap.
I mean, Atari was like, should we say something? And they're like,
of course they gotta say something about
it. We gotta say something. There's dumb people out there.
They was like, this nigga lying. He don't own nothing.
You lie.
Only Soldier Boy.
Oh, no, Lord Soldier Boy. I can't wait to watch Revice after this.
Conrad, what's your thoughts, dude? Go ahead.
Okay. Oh man. Like, okay. First of all, they should change the lyrics to that song to "Stupid Man" because Soldier Boy is stupid. Like, he's not super. He's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, like, how insane do you have to be to believe so much in your own non-existent swagger that you go from making your own bootleg game system, which it's not even confirmed if it's like working, to straight up say, I own Atari. It's like if I made that meme about Jim Halpert saying Michael implied that he is the father of Jen's child by saying that he's the father of Jen's child, that would be an understatement.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's more evidence for Michael to be the father of Jen's child than Soulja Boy being the CEO of Atari.
Okay. I would just say this. It's funny. Again, listen. Despite my bias about Soulja Boy, if he ever does own a gaming company, then I'll be proud of him because Black excellence. Other than that, he wasn't gonna own Atari. What you talking about, Soulja Boy?
Like, the only way he would own Atari is if he somehow did it at gunpoint. And even then, good luck trying to do that because he would have to John Wick his way up to the corporate office of Atari and then try to hold the real CEO at gunpoint. But then a bunch of his security guards are going to hold their guns at Soulja Boy. And I'm like, is signing the deed over really worth your head?
Anyway.
But if someone makes a movie based on that, I'll pay.
Oh my god. Anyways, shout to Soulja Boy, bro. Oh my god. Anyways, all right. Second to last piece of news. This, as you can tell, we are supporting the hashtag right here. Free MVC2. This is coming from Event Hubs. I'm pretty sure everyone in the gaming in the fighting game community has talked about it. Digital Eclipse is looking into re-releasing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 following a campaign from Maximilian. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 served as a pillar of the fighting game community for a decade, yet we haven't been able to purchase it for almost 8 years now, and fans haven't exactly been quiet about its absence since. Popular fighting game streamer and content creator Maximilian Dude, shouts to Maximilian, by the way, because me and Exile know the guy, began the hashtag Free MVC2 campaign to garner support among those who wish to see the hyper crossover to return, and one developer has already tossed their hat into the ring to try and make it a reality. Mike Mika, the studio head of Digital Eclipse, took to Twitter earlier this week to acknowledge the Marvel fans, and say they're down to take up the potential project. And they said, we made what I think was the last MVC2 release on consoles when we were known as Backbone. I love the outpouring. We'd swap in GGPO and do documentary and museum work, etc. We'll need to talk to Disney and Capcom to make it real. We're game if they are. Hashtag Free MVC2.
Oh, I was wondering because Marvel's owned by Disney. No wonder Disney doesn't want to do anything, man.
No.
It just makes sense. Like, why there's so much issues with Marvel and Marvel vs. Capcom. It's because Disney.
My bad.
I was saying Disney's the issue.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I legit just yeeted myself out of here by accident.
Because I was wondering, I was like, why is Marvel vs. Capcom like such a big controversy? Like, why is there so much issues? And it's like, oh, Disney, that's right. They don't want Marvel to be out there.
They don't want it to look bad.
Which sucks, because I'm over here like, well, there's a lot to it, and it's the reason why we didn't get another Marvel game until Infinite, and well, we all know what happened with Infinite and stuff like that. Anyways, what's up, Kuma Ken? I see you in the chat real quick. But no, it sucked. I mean, it does suck, but at the same time, I am glad to see that there's an outpouring. Like, I'm gonna show y'all guys a couple of things. Hold up, because let me tell you how deep this goes. Okay. Let's see, poster. AEW. So for those of y'all who want to know, I'm gonna show y'all how deep this freaking thing for MVC2 has gone. A couple of weeks ago, during an episode of AEW Dynamite, you can see right here during the
I saw that actually.
I can't remember who the Young Bucks were facing. I think it was Jurassic Express, if I remember correctly. It was one of the tag teams.
Why is it specifically NBC2?
Because I'm using this as an example, but the fact that wrestling fans and fans of anything want MVC2, you can clearly tell that the outpouring of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 being re-released on current gen platforms is something that everyone wants, including some of us who are fighting game fans, like myself and Exile Oreo, who grew up playing fighting games, stuff like that. This is a thing that needs to happen, and I'm gonna give my 2 cents real quick. I'm gonna make this really short.
Wait, you didn't say why.
I'm gonna
why is it specifically
watch High Score Girls?
There you go. But Exile, go ahead.
Why is it specifically Marvel vs. Capcom 2?
Because Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is probably arguably when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 came out, it's one of the best fighting games ever made, and it set the standard for fighting games as a whole. It going into the 2000s up until Street Fighter 4 came out. Without Marvel vs. Capcom 2, we would never have Capcom vs. SNK 2, which I'm going to say this right now, which is going to be very controversial. I love Marvel 2, but I like CVS 2 better.
CVS?
Capcom vs. SNK 2.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that the 2000s edition?
CVS 2 came out back in 2001. Marvel 2 came out in 2000. But outside of that, Marvel 2 set the standard when it came to fighting games as a whole. And I get why people want it. I want it too. Everyone in their mamas who's been playing fighting games wants Marvel 2 to come out on PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, the Switch, Steam, you name it. The Sega Game Gear, they can put it out on there. We want Marvel 2. And all I have to ask,
Game Gear.
On a Game Gear, on your Game & Watch, we want Marvel. We want Marvel. That's all we want. Matter of fact,
Marvel, baby.
Yeah, matter of
The
fact
fact that Disney is to blame for this.
Where's Marvel?
Can we say that one thing that we always say one more time? You know the thing, the GC.
Which one does he say?
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. The thing is like Disney is not here about a very specific fighting game. You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, Smash?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Goku ain't happy. Goku ain't coming back. He ain't coming. But
the other one.
I don't remember, nigga. Do you realize how long it's been since we had GC on here?
The Disney one.
God, hasn't been like 2 years.
I don't remember what he used to say.
Okay. Which character other than Goku?
Oh, Sora.
There you go. Now whisper it like you're saying cheese omelet in French.
Sora ain't coming.
No, say it again.
Oh man, dude.
Anyways, but yes, Marvel 2 needs to happen. Exile, thoughts? Go ahead.
I don't even know why. Like they want a remake or something?
No, so
they want it back in the fighting scene at Evo?
No, dude. They want console Okay. Do you remember Exile? Do you remember when we were in high school how we got Marvel 2 on the Xbox 360?
Right.
One of the biggest reasons why that it came out on the 360 and PS3 was because a lot of people asked for it. and Backbone Entertainment and GGPO and Capcom made it happen. The problem now is that because of the fact that Marvel's owned by Disney, we cannot get another Marvel vs. Capcom game. The closest the only time we did was Marvel Infinite, and we all know how in Marvel Infinite. I'm not going to go into details again, but if you see me play Marvel Infinite, you know my issues about Marvel Infinite. Because of the fact that Marvel owns Disney owns Marvel. We can't get another fighting game like this.
Oh, okay, so we want another game.
No, not just that. We
Just a
want a
remake.
remaster. We want a remaster of Marvel 2 with the same netcodes that we had when it was on the 360 and PS3. We want the online multiplayer. We want all that stuff that came out.
The
What's
cross-platforming.
Yes,
Didn't
if
have,
we could
like-
cross-platform, that'd be lit.
Didn't it have like delay-based netcode back then? I thought it would have roll. I thought you guys would want rollback now.
Yeah, we rollback. My bad, rollback. We want those
You don't want
rollback netcodes.
delay-based.
No, rollback, man, rollback. We want rollback netcode for Marvel 2 if it comes out on PS4, PS5, Xbox, Series X, and Xbone. And honestly, I don't know why I said the Switch, because the Switch is online multiplayer is worse than PS4's. Anyways, but no, I would just say, but go ahead, Exile. That's the reason why a lot of people want Marvel 2. Marvel 2 set the standard in the video game industry, in the fighting game scene, and the last time we got our hands on it was when it was on 360 and PS3. I mean, through obvious ways, we can get it on Null DC, which if y'all haven't yet, be sure to download Null DC if you want to play the Dreamcast version with people online and stuff like that. I actually have Null DC Bear. I will be using it again at some point because it's awesome. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that. Kabuto and Scoots, do you have anything to say about Marvel?
Release the Capcom cut.
Shut up, Scoots.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure they would release on next-gen consoles and everything, but if they release it on PS4 and such, I'd definitely make my own fight stick. You know, just put some Raspberry Pi in there.
I would also say they kind of owe us after the debacle that was Infinite.
Yeah, they do. They do. Don't get me wrong, it's a fun game, but at the same token, we need more characters. Listen, I made a 2-parter on characters that needed to put in Marvel Infinite. If y'all remember my early days on YouTube, my year 2 and year 3, I made both those videos where I'm like, we need these characters from Marvel Infinite, and none of them actually happened. My biggest disappointment is that we didn't get no rival school characters in Marvel Infinite, which reminds me, if you still own Street Fighter V, Akira from Rival Schools is now officially available on Street Fighter V. She's the only reason why I'm going to download Street Fighter V on PS4 and play it. Because if we can get Capcom to get us a new Rival Schools game, I will do whatever it takes. Anyways, #free MVC2. There you go. With that being said, we have one more piece of news.
It's a perfect marketing thing. The next Marvel movie that comes out, it's like they don't want to distract people from the Marvel movies, but it's like, oh hey, play as your favorite character in this remastered Marvel game.
No, because no. That's where I have to disagree. It's that I agree and disagree with you. I agree because of the fact that in Marvel Infinite, it was mostly characters from a lot of the movies. Like you had Winter Soldier, you had Black Panther, you had Captain America, you had Gamora and Rocket, you had Captain Marvel and Iron Man, a few other characters. Like that I can agree with, but at the same token, it's like now that Disney owns the rights back to the X-Men movie franchise and several other things. Can we get like if they make a Marvel vs. Capcom 4, can we get a Fantastic Four? Can we get more Avengers? That's all I have to say about that. I don't want to keep hacking it, but #free MVC2. We'll be looking forward to what Capcom's next step is going to be. Exile, you're going to take us away. What the hell's been going on with Twitch? Go ahead.
Man. What's been going on with Twitch? Where's the... So apparently, can you pull up the
Yeah, I got you.
little picture?
While you're discussing it, I will be I will pull it up.
So small creators are getting attacked by bots and what's called hate raids. So say we are streaming on Twitch right now. At any time, we can get a hate raid, and people will say malicious things and very inappropriate language use in the chat. And as a small streamer, like, why do I want to see someone calling me the N-word? And it's like
our last episode.
I'm just here playing Call of Duty. Like, they call me the N-word in Call of Duty enough. Like, I don't need to read it on my chat. Like,
Facts.
And Twitch is an Amazon company, and we see what Amazon cares about their employees and the people that purchase their materials. They don't care as long as it's making money.
Yep, Lex Luthor does not care. I mean Jeff Bezos.
I mean, at least Lex
the same
Luthor
people.
actually does care. Just that Superman gets in his way.
We need a Superman. That's what it is. We
But
need
not
Superman.
Soulja Boy.
If y'all don't stop with that.
Oh my goodness.
Matter of fact, I want to show you guys a quick video about this because aside from what's going on, this is what I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Hold up. Put the sound on for this one. This is coming from a small black black Twitch streamer that I actually do watch. It's Omega Man Stallion.
Let's say some horrible ass shit. Hi. My name's Omega Jones, also known as the Critical Bard. I am a full-time Twitch partnered streamer. I've been a partner for over a year now, but that's not important. What's important is simple. When marginalized creators on this platform, specifically people of color, tell you that Twitch needs to do better, just listen. People like to act like hate raids and follow bots that say some horrible ass shit don't exist. Allow me to show you example one, aka what just happened.
Pause it real quick.
On my channel.
Go ahead.
My favorite. Want to become famous.
Oh yeah, you want to become famous? Here, follow us right here on this website. We'll get you more followers.
Just pay attention to the right for a second.
We've all been hit by that.
Yep.
Just minding my business.
Oh,
See that?
No.
Yeah. Somebody should not be
Oh, no.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
This is what we're doing.
How are they getting past
Don't eat
the language?
Twitch, do fucking better. End of story.
And
So-
what especially sucks is that they can't tell the difference between like this they have no problem with, but when a Japanese person says run away in Japanese, suddenly becomes a problem. I don't know if you guys know what the Japanese word for run away is, but it sounds very similar to the word here in question, even though there's very clear differences. But when a Japanese person says "run away," they get banned for a set amount of time. But when these bots straight up use the actual word, nothing happens.
And it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's like hashtag Twitch do better. It's like someone is being like the bad guy for the greater good. Like, you know what? I'm gonna bring so much attention to this. I'm gonna create millions of bots and just bombard small streamers. And everything.
That honestly, I would hate it if it turns out that a lot of these hate bots is actually someone trying to do the greater good. Like again, like Lex Luthor, he would very likely try to get some like parademons from Apocalypse to attack. Just to make himself look like a good guy. No, wait. Here's a better example.
Okay, that's
Syndrome
kinda bad.
From Incredibles. Syndrome from Incredibles. Like he unleashes the Omnibot to destroy the city only for himself to save the city. Or Mysterio from Far From Home, where he summons the Edith droids in order to make himself look like the next Iron Man.
Or there's in New York, there's a candidate running for mayor. He has been caught and has admitted to setting up fake crimes and fake kidnappings. And he just recently did a public speaking, and some homeless dude stood in front of him. It's talking some nonsense. And like the security guard was coming up. This dude looked like
Basically,
the
he tried to
Sith
pull a
Lord.
Juicy Smollett.
This dude looks like the Sith Lord. He comes up. He's like, no. Let him stay. Let him stay. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, really? And you don't want to be there anymore, don't you? And the guy cries on cue. I don't want to be homeless anymore. And
Sounds like Uncle.
and he's like, you know
from
what?
That episode of the Boondocks when they were doing where Exhibit shows up.
Yeah.
Like for a moment, I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, this mayoral candidate was trying to pull a Juicy Smollett," but no. He tried to pull a granddad on Exhibit for America.
Pimp my ride for my granddad for 9/11 for America.
Like, how could no one tell those are lies the way Jasmine said that her mom's on crack, and then just laughed and ran away?
And so that was what's going on. And he's like, you know what? That's why I'm running for mayor. I'm gonna fix everything.
All right,
I'm gonna get all you and your friends off the streets.
Let's get back. Okay, let's get back to the issue here, and that is these damn spam bots and these hate raids. Coming from someone, and dead ass, coming from someone who got affected by this on our last episode. Why are you laughing, Skooks?
Sorry, I'm reading Flock at Crow comics.
Oh my god. Anyways, coming from someone where this actually happened to all of us on our last podcast, where we did get hit by a couple of spam bots who were just writing a bunch of hateful ass stuff. And coming from experience where on several streams that I have done in the past, not recently, but just in the past, I've had hate raids come through, and I had to have either Kabuto or I had to have Alaka indicate before he became a member of the podcast, ban every single person that came through saying the N-word and all this stuff, and be like, hey, you want to be famous, blah, 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 blah. And hell, even Exile, who was moderating my Twitch streams, had to ban several people for doing that crap. Twitch, listen, Twitch is our home, obviously. This is where we began our podcast to begin with, when we did our first episode live on this site back in 2017 before the new year. Y'all need to do better, because this is not just affecting small Twitch streamers, but also people of color who be streaming, and people of color who are also pretty popular on Twitch. Y'all really need to stop this. This is unacceptable. Like, y'all really need to bunker down and start taking out all these freaking spam bot fake IDs and stuff, fake users and stuff like that. Like, y'all spend so much time making sure like certain words that we can't use can never be said again, or you're gonna ban us, or the fact that, you know, there are certain things we can't do on Twitch live, like being like shirtless or being like in a sports bar or something like that, to do like a workout and everything like that. Like, y'all made sure that would never happen again. But when it comes to something like this, where it's actually kind of important because this is harassment beyond harassment, y'all ain't doing nothing. So y'all really need to clean up your act, for real. I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm not trying to be passive aggressive. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Y'all really need to work on this, for real. Because
but the big time viewers, what's the girl's name that she always managed to get a nip slip like at least once a month?
Who? With the chick who chucked her cat across the room?
Yes, and she chucked her cat. Yeah. That one.
What's her name
Okay.
again? Pokemon or something?
Linda?
No, not
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon
no,
is too much
Linda-
of an
Linda-
angel.
That other broad. What's that dumb broad's name?
Starts with the A.
Hang on.
Not Zombie
is-
Unicorn.
No. She's dumber. We're just talking about regular dumb.
I know.
Alinity? Is that her?
Yeah.
Yes,
Alinity.
Alinity. There you go.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, like Kabuto, you went full stupid with Zombie Unicorn. Don't
Oh,
get me
but
wrong.
she only
That's
gets
good
the
guess.
flag on her.
No. I said definitely not Zombie Unicorn. I know it's on her.
Oh, okay.
Though I wouldn't be surprised if she did do that.
Once again, for those y'all are wondering, oh, why were you making fun of Zombie Unicorn? She
She brought it upon herself.
she blocked me because I exposed her being stupid. That's a different story. Anyways. But continuing on.
Also, I have one last thing to say about the whole, Twitch need to do better thing. It's like, it's easy to say Twitch need to do better, but the thing is, do better how? Like, what exact plan of action? Because sometimes, whatever the plan of action could be could actually make things worse, not better, depending on what that plan is. So if you're gonna say do better, at least try to give like some kind of general suggestion, not a detailed suggestion, because I know certain detailed suggestions might not be possible to execute, but at least a general idea as to how to fix the issue. Like I don't know, like maybe ban analyze for specific spelling or something, if that were possible.
I just say for me, you have this. I don't know. Exile, go ahead. I gotta think about this. Go ahead.
What? Why am
He's
I
asking how can Twitch stop this? How do you think? How do you think
get
they'd be able?
their heads out of their ass and start actually doing stuff for the people instead of for the company.
Okay, Skooks.
Listen to these small streamers, like the video we just saw.
All right, Skooks, go ahead.
For me?
Yes, go ahead.
Like, how do I explain it? I think it's like, yeah. Switch spoken. I gotta get my thoughts together. The dog's bothering me.
All right, go ahead, Kabuto.
I mean, I pretty much said my piece.
But you're asking how can Twitch fix it? How do you think they'd be able to fix it?
No, I already gave an example. Like maybe they could scan for they could scan for very specific letter combination, like a letter combination when they do that. But again, there's still an issue of how would the spam bots work their way around it. Maybe there could be a thing where it's you need to verify the accounts more efficiently so that we don't have bots. Like, how do bots even happen? Like, that's what I want to know.
Oh, if that's the case, then yeah, I think there needs to be a new set of technology that we can use to take out these bots. It's not just on Twitch. You also have Instagram with the thought bots and everything like that. You got Twitter. You got Facebook. You got bots popping up on there. You got bots popping up everywhere at this point.
You got bots popping up with Tumblr still. They keep spamming even though they said.
Wait,
that
Tumblr
they
still
fixed
exists?
it. You got all the Valve games having bots issue and shit.
Pornhub.
What?
Well, that's how I know. I said
was thinking.
Pornhub.
Oh yeah, that's you.
Anyways, shout out to Twitch. Do better, y'all. All right. I don't really have
think,
much to say. Go ahead.
I think what they should do is, well, one, I know they can't have people moderating it because that's just impossible.
Yeah.
Right.
They should have a system that flags for bots better. But then they're gonna switch that out. It's like a lot of things they can do. They got to work on the bots. They need to have a better system that can help filter that out. Maybe something for Twitch users to be able to mass ban those bots when they start spamming their channels. Something that could help filter it out.
Right. Like I said, I ain't got much else to say about this. I will just we got one thing. It's a new segment. what are some of your picks? Like, what are some recommendations that you can give to our fans out there? Like any movie recommendations, TV shows, video games, books, whatever. Go ahead. I will go first. Recommendations that I would say that fans should definitely check out. I would definitely say check out Marvel What If on Disney Plus. I just watched the Doctor Strange episode and good shit. Just good shit right there. Mwah, mwah. Also, if you are a Jerry Bruckheimer and Tony Scott fan, check out Crimson Tide with Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman. An amazing, amazing movie. I've said this before and I said it again. If there is a duo that I think is perfect in Hollywood at the time, it was Tony Scott and Jerry Bruckheimer, because together those two made what do you call it? They made freaking Crimson Tide. They made True Romance. They made Days of Thunder. They made Top Gun. If I remember correctly, they also worked on Enemy of the State with Will Smith. If it's not them, then look at Michael Bay and Jerry Bruckheimer. Those guys, those two make Bad Boys. They made Armageddon. They made freaking
Michael Bay made Bad Boys?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he made Bad Boys 1 and 2. And they also worked on The Rock with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage. Like, check out check out Crimson Tide. I've been watching that movie way too often recently because I'm a big James Gandolfini fan, and I'm trying to finish up The Sopranos before The Saints of New York comes out. That's just me. Anyways, any picks for you guys? Any recommendations you want to give to fans? Kabuto, go ahead.
Let's see. TV shows. I recommend stuff like Kakegurui, which is on Netflix. It's an anime about gambling. Let's see. I would say, okay, if you're a gamer, I definitely suggest checking out this one shoujo anime called High Score Girls. Like the main characters, like the main character literally has Guile from Street Fighter 2 as his imaginary friend, like specifically the Street Fighter 2 version of Guile as his imaginary friend. Let's see. Comic books, I would definitely recommend JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm sorry, and Death Note. Like those are really good stuff. Let's see. Movies, I would recommend Mask, Speed. Everything that we reviewed on the Steve Martin month. What's it called? Devil's Advocate. There's a lot of really good movies out there. Like honestly, picking a good movie recommendation is really hard because I have so many good movies to recommend.
I would say pick one. Just pick one.
Okay. At the very least, check out Baby Driver. Like I know Kevin Spacey's in it, and you know, like we all hate Kevin Spacey. Let's keep it 100. But the movie Baby Driver is a really great heist movie. Definitely check it out.
All right then. Skooks and Exile. Any picks? Any recommendations that you can give your fans? Just pick one. Pick one.
Yeah.
For anime?
In general, video games, anime, movies, books, you name it.
Video games. I just got done with Bloodstain. I'm at the final boss, and I'm just completing the game.
How are you doing with the final boss? I'm just curious.
I'm fighting. Like I can't. Like it's hard to fight. The chick. Because these type of games are hard because it's like it's a pattern. Okay, follow the pattern. It's like after like 5 minutes of fighting them, like when is this health bar going to deplete? And like I start to get tired. I start messing up the pattern.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Bale is definitely easier than the penultimate villain. I'm not gonna say the name of this character because I know some of our audience members probably never played the game, but the character that you're fighting right now is actually a lot harder than the boss you have to fight right after that character. Like, by like, Fox, how long did it take you to beat those two characters together?
Fuck you.
Hey, you know, I watched some of your gameplay of like you fighting some of these bosses and like you big time struggling, and I'm just like,
Meanwhile, on YouTube,
Like
they made,
the one with
takedown-
the bloodless or whatever, with the
Bloodless,
umbrella.
Yeah, she's based off of Countess Bathory.
Like I like two-shot her, and like I was like, this was too easy.
Fuck you both.
Like, I even made a video where I beat her in 2 minutes.
Both
Just
gonna
to
kiss
prove
my
a
ass.
point to the
Skooks, what's
guy.
your recommendation?
I don't have any.
Alright, fine.
I've just been
Guys,
trying-
Seven
I've just been
Deadly
trying
Sins.
Spyro for the last couple weeks.
Oh my
Oh,
god. Alright, guys. Actually, no.
Katie.
I do got one more recommendation. People watch The Sopranos. If you like mobster stuff and you're looking for something to binge, watch The Sopranos. Learn about the Gabagool and get ready because I think later this month or next month, Saints of New York, a Sopranos story is coming out, and God rest James Gandolfini's soul. His son is going to be playing Tony Soprano, a young Tony Soprano, and I cannot wait.
Are they gonna give us insight on the final ending?
I don't know because I've never watched. I'm only on season 4 of Sopranos. I don't know how the show
Okay,
ends.
either way, let's all celebrate with the capicola sandwich.
No, and some nice gabagool as well.
That's what I said.
Never mind.
Capicola.
Oh, I just said something soda. I'm like, no, okay, yes.
No, capicola.
That was gabagool.
Capicola.
Gabagool.
That's what I said. Capicola.
It's gabagool. You know what? Thank guys. This is episode 144 of the Scrub Game Podcast. I want to thank everyone for watching. Exile Oreo, what's your closing statement for episode 144? Go.
Do stuff for yourself. Make sure you don't get sick. Stay safe.
All right then, Scoops. What's your closing statement for episode 144? Go.
I've been trying too damn much of fucking 107% Spyro 3, and I hate that skateboarding shit so much I want to die.
Ooh.
It sucks, man.
Ooh.
Even with I got reignited for
Oh, okay, I was
$5.
about to say, was it the
I know.
remaster?
Yeah, and I like them a lot of remaster. A lot of it's pretty good, but I got that shit for $5 at the bookstore because they always have a good deal whenever I come in and everything.
Okay.
And I've been just trying my ass off to fucking 100% it, and I hate the skateboarding shit so much.
Skateboarding
It's like-
shit's pretty bad.
It is. It's still fucking bad after all this update and everything. It's still a pain in the ass. I mean, it pisses me off so much that I realize, oh wow, I actually like the racing levels, as annoying as they are, compared to the skateboarding bullshit. If I wanted to skateboard, I would have been fucking playing Tony Hawk instead of this, man.
Kabana, what is your closing statement from 144? Go ahead, bro.
My closing statement is: work hard, play hard, follow your dreams, prioritize your time, get plenty of bed rest, and eat capicola in moderation.
Oh my god. My closing statement is hashtag free MVC2. Let's get Marble, baby. Let's get Marble 2 on its current gen platforms. Use our voices for it because we need it. We need it. We need some Marble 2 injected into our veins. Also, love yourself. And always make sure you treat yourself mentally and emotionally as well. With that being said, guys, thank you guys very much. Yes, with that being said, guys, thank you very much. And as always, email us at scrubgamebookies@gmail.com. That's scrubgamebookies@gmail.com for your questions, comments, concerns, advice, business requires, all of that good stuff. And if you look at our link tree, you can find us on Twitter. Type of Scrub Game and bam, Scrub Game is on home, gone but never forgotten. You can find us on our YouTube page and on our Instagram at the ScrubClub Podcast. That's Instagram at the ScrubClub Podcast. You can also find us on SoundCloud, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker Audio, and Stitcher Radio for recent episodes of the Scrub Game Podcast. If you want to get a hold of any of us, you want to practice tea time, you can find your boy on Twitter and Instagram at TheRex_Fox. YouTube Rex_Fox, and find all the latest game content on twitch.tv/RecklessFox. Kabuto, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at chrono_cosplay. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Kabuto. You can also find me taking a nap.
Oh my god,
in
my
the
girlfriend just
on the seat right next to me
texted me good night.
while playing Dream Warrior.
All right, then. Exile, where can the people find you?
You could. It might just be hard to find me because my girlfriend make me feel bad for being on the podcast. You find me. She's not making me feel bad. I'm making myself feel bad because I wasn't available for her. Like I can't fall into that trap.
Someone clip this, please.
You're not gonna find me.
Yo,
ever
clip
again. You ain't gonna find me ever again.
Gave off the sound.
You want to find me? You go Gabe Opposite on Twitter. I'm not there anymore. But you go to damn, what's that shit called? Exiled Oreo on any gaming platform. That's the only place you won't find me. And apparently
on Instagram.
Apparently after 9:30, I have to be available after 9:30, or else I will get a cold shoulder.
Bro, I feel you on that. And Scoops, where can people find you?
Can't find me anywhere. I'm an illusion. I'm not even actually here. You're just dreaming this all up.
Final
No. Somewhere.
Somewhere on the interwebs, he's there. He'll probably be playing Maple Story 2 or something. Until then, guys.
All right, we're all wrapped up.
Yep, this is Reckless Fox, this is Scrub Gaming Podcast. Thank you guys very much. And as always, peace out.
Yo,
Bless
she's not
up.
even answering anymore.
If you recognize one else, let's bid you on the do. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Deuces. Bye, guys. Wave goodbye, boys. Smile and wave, boys.
Bye. You won't see me ever again.
Yeah,
See you guys.
sadly.